Have you ever wanted to make your faith journal look more fun and creative? Well, in today's video, I am going to be making a faith journal. I've been using a digital faith journal for the longest time. I want to actually have one that I can a journal on paper rather than having a digital one. So let's get to it. I'm gonna do the top-down thing really quick. Okay. Let's first talk about products that you are going to be needing. So, of course, you're going to need... Okay, before my top-down camera fell, wow. You're going to need a notebook. I just have this one from Staples. I love these like little round dots. That's so cute. But I'm actually going to print out something for the cover instead. So I'm actually going to do all the printing out stuff later. I just want to do all of the creative stuff or the writing stuff down right now. So we're going to need a notebook, a ruler just in case. I was just going to kind of do it with the lines, kind of draw it on the lines, but that's going to be tricky for me, so I'm not going to do that. So just a ruler instead. And then a pencil. I'm just using this pencil, just a lead pencil right now. You could just use a generic pencil, but I'm just using this one. And then a pen. I would kind of leave it with the pencil, but to make it a little bit more bolder, and so you can see it very easily, the lines very easily, I would get some sort of pen. So the first page, what I want to do is, whatever. For the first page, I'm going to I love coloring pages, especially ones that are Bible verse related. So one thing that I'm going to do is for the first page, I'm going to just print out a nice Bible verse coloring page. The Bible verse that I wanted to put on this page is Exodus 15:2, which is, Lord, you are my strength and my song. So that's the Bible verse coloring page that I want to do for the first page. And on the second page, this page here, I'm going to write the month that I'm going to be doing. So first I'm going to write the month, and then I'm going to print out little things that go along with the month. So since this is October, I want to do I'm going to do fall leaves and stuff like that. So I think first we can actually write October. So I have horrible handwriting, so I'm going to really try to basically have my best handwriting ever. Basically do a really nice... I'm going to really try to write neat for this entire journal. So I'm just going to write October. And then for every month, I actually get a new journal or something like this. I basically just get a new notebook, and then I make this at the start of every month that I'm going to start doing. This is the first time I'm doing it, and I absolutely love it. So I don't want it to be too big. I think that I'm not going to do cursive because I have, like I said, I have horrible handwriting. See, I like to use a pencil first, just in case if I mess up, like I just did. I don't like the T. Alright, on this next page, I want it to be, so I'm going to have a Bible verse here, some sort of like either a cross or some other like picture here, and then on the corner, I'm going to have a little reminders to do thing. So I'm actually going to use the ruler here just to start making or doing the reminders little area. And then we can add the 2 pictures later. Right now we have the month at a glance and then the week at a glance. So we're going to do the month at a glance on this side and then the week at a glance on this side. Alright, that's annoying. I didn't mean to write these. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to clear this page and start over. Okay, for making it the calendar part, I like to start doing it this way, making the calendar this way, and then kind of doing it this way. I don't know how long I want to do it, so maybe starting from here to there, because I want to do 7 days. Yeah, that'll work. I actually have to charge my camera, so I'll be right back with this done. I did also forget to mention that this video is going to be a 2-part video, so today's video was going to be all about how to make the faith journal. Tomorrow's video, or the next video, is going to be all about how to study the Bible and practically use this faith journal. So off camera, I did complete the journal and I absolutely love how it turned out. It is so pretty. So this is what the journal looks like. I just printed out one of my favorite Bible verses and I just pasted it on the front. You can see the dots a little bit, but that's okay. So the Bible verse that I chose for the front page, I knew I wanted one of my favorite Bible verses for the front page, or for the cover page. This is Proverbs 31:25. So that's the cover page. And then we have the first page, which is the coloring page. Now, when I printed it out, it was a little bit too big for just this one page here, so I had to kind of glue it like this, which is fine. I mean, it works, but I might have to like tape the edges. I might have to find like a cute tape thing and just tape the edges so it can really stay nicely, but that's okay. Next, we have the October page where it's telling me what month we are in. So, yeah. And then next we have the reminders page. So I just so when I printed it out, it had this flower and then the Bible verse next to it. I just wrote the Bible verse and then just cut out the flower because it was too big to paste onto this page. So I just did it like that. And then we have reminders little square here. Then the next page, this is still the same, what I did before. Month at a glance, week at a glance, and then Thanksgiving. I'm just going to write things that I'm thankful for on this page, or stuff like that. Okay, the next page is the Bible verse memorization page. So Bible verses that I want to memorize are going to go here. I have 4 squares. I was just going to leave it blank with no squares, but I like this a little bit better with the 4 squares. And then we have the October spiritual goals. So 3 columns, and then on the corner it says accomplished, yes or no, and then on the bottom it says, set goals, say prayers, and hard work. I messed up a little bit right here. That was my bad. It's fine. I don't care if it's fine if it looks not neat, but that's okay. And then here we have prayers for me and prayers for others. I did want to put like post-it notes or something, but I just wanted this blank just so I could just quickly write it in. I could add the post-it note, but that's okay. Okay, this next page is lessons I am learning this month. And then, so next we have the Bible study plan. So I'm reading the Bible in a year, so I just have all of the New Testament and Old Testament books. It's just like a big bookshelf kind of looking thing. It was too big for this page, and I actually pasted it in so it's its own page. So which is really cool, because it just didn't fit, and I had to cut along the edges because it was just too big. So I did that. And then this, I was thinking of like adding more lessons I've learned for the month to here, if I have any other ones I wanted to add for this month. And then now we have the Bible study guide. So this whole Bible study guide and the Bible study method that I like to do is the Abide Bible Study method. I will link to that website down below where I got this information from. It's definitely very helpful, so go check that out in the description. So we just have how to use this Bible study method, and then now we actually go into the Abide Bible Study method. So it's observation, and then we have what we need to do for that, and then I left 6 pages until the next one. So now we have the next one about the Abide method, and then the next however many pages it is, and then the last one. And then again, 6 more pages. And then we have the sermon notes. I just put it until the end of the journal, and I just have the last page is my inspiration page. So anything that I got from like any devotional books that I've read, I'm gonna write like what I read on this page. That is how I like to make my faith journal. See you guys in the next video where we are going to actually put this to work. So go check out this video where I share even more about Bible study stuff.